We're ticking down the matches now, aren't we, Shawnee? We're building up to the medal games coming up. But firstly, for this one, finish as high as you can for these teams. Notable absentee for the United States. No Nia Tolliver for this fifth place playoff. And Japan looking for their best ever finish. They could finish in fifth place here. Battered, bruised, few war wounds on the players' faces, and out they come to the bright sunshine of HBF Park, and we can go straight down as the teams charge out to USA coach Emily Bidwell. Thanks so much for your time, Emily, as always. You've got a whole lot of young players who are learning their craft on the series. What do they take from each of these matches, each of these occasions?
Sorry, I didn't hear you. It broke up. Can you ask one more time?
It was really good. It was a great question, obviously. These young players that you have, how much are they learning each time they take the field on these occasions?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, every time we play, you know, we're looking to elevate. We're looking to get 1% better. Like, we understand this year is a really important foundational year for us. So just every time we play, we get the opportunity to look back at it, whether we're looking at the rugby or we're looking at the psychological approach that we took to it or how we responded to different things that happens. There's just so much we can take from everything that happens.
No Nia Tolliver for this one. Firstly, is she okay? And secondly, how do you compensate for the loss? She's the new star of the series.
Yeah, no, she'll be all right. You know, I think it was something she picked up in warm-up before the France game. But even that, like, we have to learn from that, to have that happen and to be able to come up and front up against France. And she needs to learn from this too. I mean, the series we play, I mean, there's probably 200 games between now and the Olympics. So, you know, everything is learning. And for us, it's just really important for us to work our team framework and what we're trying to do as a group, because we have so many threats on the field. We just need to create a little bit of space for them.
Great stuff. Thanks, Emily, as always. We'll let you get into this one.
Thank you.
200 games between now and the Olympics. Morgan Turanui, we're counting down already.
Oh, laser focus to LA, hasn't she?
Oh, wouldn't you be? What an opportunity for these players, and they'll get an early penalty. It's Adegoke over that one to win possession for the United States. Kinnett, the captain, will roll forward now for another of the newcomers, Rachel Strasdas, and here's the X factor on the edge, and that is an easy start for the United States and Ariana Ramsey.
Well, Coach Emily, she'll be very happy straight away. A nice, relaxing, comfortable watch. What they did well was shift to where the space was, and the catch pass quality was there. And just talk about no Tolliver. I tell you what they do have is nice compensation on the end. And Ramsey's been excellent right throughout these 3 days.
Kicks just short from the side from Kinnett, so USA out of the blocks in the opening 50 seconds. Here's Ariana Ramsey. Real X factor for them. A player who made her debut at the Olympics before playing on the series. 5 points to 0. Collision of bodies up in the air, and it's Kinnett who comes away with it and allows the USA to attack again through Sue Adegoke and close to that side. Just another strong athlete. Able to get arms free, keeping hold of possession. The USA, Adegoke again, has been busy. They rip forward. Rachel Strasdas, and Ramsey's on the end of this, changed and quick as you like. 2 good scores, 2 easy, great finishes for Ari Ramsey.
Oh, less than 2 minutes in, and she's got a brace of tries. Kinnett cleaning up was crucial there, and they've just looked slick. Their catch pass is precise. They're just going all the way to the line on the edge. Excellent play by Strasdas, just to make sure Ramsey has the free run to the corner.
10 points to 0. There's Ariana Ramsey for the weekend. 7 of them. Talia Costa, she may finish top of the pops this week. Levi's not going to play the final, or at least equal. Japan opt to play at that shallow restart. That wasn't going to go 10 metres. They've done well to keep the ball in field here. Have the Japanese, though. First time to get possession, chance to get their passing game going. Support play. Good. Kinnett, robust in defence as always. Has led this US team well in the absence of a lot of senior players. Just tipped up. Japan, that possession game working well for them at the moment. Ragdolled to the ground. And a penalty.
Side back 10, please.
couldn't quite help herself there, Strazdas, just getting up off the deck. The core game of Japan has improved every time we see them. Catch past, offload awareness, and of course breakdown skill.
They've got such a burgeoning league for women in 7s and 15s in Japan now. Starting to see a lot of New Zealanders go up and play. Some of the Aussie girls have been there as well. Nia Tolliver spent a lot of time playing in Japan.
Gee, you lot will do anything for yen, won't you, Ricky, hey?
I said Aussies have been there too.
Yeah. No, it is great. And so much of it is about program, about being able to train 7 days a week, focus on it in the gym. We talk about skills, extra work, just the building blocks of an infrastructure around you to allow you to improve as an athlete.
So we've got coming up is our playoff matches, third place playoff for the men between Spain and South Africa. The women, it's France and Canada. Our men's cup final, Argentina, Australia. And for the first time, the women will close the show. And they'll close it with the two bets, New Zealand and Australia, in the women's final in just over 2 hours' time. Look to scoot away here with Hana Nagata. Now straightening Mai Otani. That's with Mayu Yoshino up over the 22. Yeah, told to release was Ramsey, didn't do so.
Sorry, Matt's here. That's cool.
Japan just looking to occupy some of the US defenders in this scrum and create some one-on-ones.
Nagata feeds the scrum, playing her first tournament since Toulouse in 2023. Half back, and there's a big hole. Oh, couldn't quite get the ball away. Possibly should have released to Onoko, but Japan still come forward with Kajiki. A little offload for Yoshino. Ramsey's got hold of her. Nice hands from Kajiki on the return pass. Little pick and go. Ramsey again read it well to snuff out the chance and now put some physicality in there. But Kajiki clears away once more. Still with Japan, looking to get themselves back into this 5th place playoff, aiming for their highest ever finish. It's Otani who takes the ball to ground. Nuku's there on the angled run. Came off the back fence with it and then got shot down by Strazdas, and now up the middle there's Mai Otani. Continuity from Japan, and the finish comes from Otani.
Well, they found the secret there, straightening through the middle. Anytime they get pushed across field, the US have been able to deal with it. Talked about this crash up through the middle, and once they did pierce the first line, punching through the same hole. See this reaction to go through the middle by Otani is perfectly taken. When in doubt, hips and shoulders square, north and south to play.
24 blue.
Akasuko Ejima, the happiest woman in Japan. Our mate Alicia Lucas, who has recently lived in Japan, bumped into her on the metro in Tokyo, lived a block away.
Wow.
Sent me the photo. You're not going to believe it.
Rugby serendipity, eh?
Here come Japan looking for a second strike back. Sujasaki.
Balls available.
Kajiki works so hard for them in the middle. Here's Otani again, and just floated the ball over the top, bounces forward for Yoshino. It breaks down from Japan.
They've got a little bit of confidence out of that try to get them back into it. Otani wasn't sure whether she wanted to tuck it under the right wing and pin the ears back or shift to her winger on the outside.
Japan can string a good match together. They're close to a big win, a big upset over the course of the season. They almost had one last year in the quarterfinals in Hong Kong against Australia, but for one spilled ball. Oh, good chase coming on here. Jess Liu showing good speed, but nice cover back. Couldn't control it on the ground, though. And it'll be USA ball. Good pressure coming on from Jess Liu, the lawyer.
Yeah, that whistle was blown and scrum called before the halftime siren. So the US with an outstanding opportunity here. Midfield scrum inside the 22. Put 2 in the boot there behind the scrum, so they can swing whichever way they want and make it a 3-on-2 or a 2-on-1 to the left.
Hang out the same tunnel, reset. Same tunnel, reset.
Kennett and Soraya Ibarra, a 19-year-old, just her 3rd tournament. Part of the New Zealand schools team a couple of years ago. She's a California native, went over, left the family to go and play in New Zealand for a year.
Set.
It's messy, really messy. Japan have put some pressure on here. Ramsey's done well enough to get it back, but it means the USA have to reset, change their plan a little bit, and fire back with Lou over the 22. Kennett. For Christy Kershey, her 1st tournament back since the Olympics. Ramsey with that just raw speed. Rachel Strasdas now rips the ball for that player. I was just talking about Soraya Ibarra. Good hands, Strasdas, it was fired back at her. Quick recycle, Kershey. And now it's Alyssa Porter, who's got a good turn of speed. Porter when she needs it as well. It's a nice offload and a great support from the skipper. Kayla Kennett crosses over to extend the USA's advantage.
A couple of nice involvements from Strasdas. Is a fine-looking player in terms of her skill and motor and toughness, but Kennett does it well. She could have released on the outside, but a good decision. Just ball in 2 hands, make the opposition defender in the 2-on-1 make the wrong decision. A well-taken try.
Conversion no good, but it's the USA leading the 5th place playoff 15-5 over Japan. At the moment, we're in the women's 5th place final. USA in command at 15-5. Our men's 3rd place games and women's, and then the 2 finals to come. There's a shaky old restart, goes 10 metres for Kijiki, and then she loses it on the ground. Not the start Japan were after.
Japan were able to put good pressure on the final scrum before half-time when the USA had a good attacking opportunity. They'll need that here because there is oodles of space out to the left.
That's where they head with Jessica Liu trying to release. The supporter really strong in the tackle, but good defence from Japan. Ibarra clears. Lena Olsen out there now has his hand Humphreys. Kershey making a trademark charge. Good to have her back on this US side. Still waiting to get Sammy Sullivan and Spiff Cedric back from injury as well. The United States was no Alona Mar either. Porter doing a good job on the edge, but then just gets a couple of Japanese players show their physical side. So Sumi putting her into touch.
It was nicely played by both sides there. Great width to the game from the United States. Japan go.
Well, away they go too. A little stop and go too. Just a little hitch kick. Humphreys coming across. Change of direction. Humphreys getting turned inside and out and stretching and scoring is Suzuha Okamoto.
Well, she turned the US defence inside and out. Lovely heads-up play, keeping speed in the game. And Okamoto, look at this, there's nothing more fun as an attacker. Inside, outside, I've got you covered, and I'm off and gone, and I get there.
She scored a couple of goodies this weekend, Suzuha Okamoto. It's her 3rd tournament. It's a nice strike. 15-10, Japan close the gap, 5 to play. Han Humphreys brings it down. Another of the newcomers is Humphreys. Picked up rugby playing in Denmark. And Han Humphreys. Oh, that's tough. That's a tough ask on Jess Liu, and she's put it down. And that gives Japan a chance to strike again, with a chance to try and square this match. Players flung out everywhere. A couple of errors from the United States, putting them under pressure, and Japan are really good at making that pace, especially through this woman, Marin Kajiki, with all her experience, just show to create some space on the other edge. And again, the little in and away from Wakamoto, standing up the defence again.
Oh, this time out on the left, and they tie it up here in this 5th place playoff with 4 minutes to go and a kick to come. Pressure on the US, who are trying to shift, and then just a little shake and bake shimmy here, one-on-one at the end. Oh, it's lovely to see. Look at the move she puts on right at the death, squares it up and then gets to the outside. Great carry in the left arm, didn't need the handoff. Japan, here they are.
This is their 3rd. They've been in the quarterfinals 3 times already this season. That's what they did last season. They never finished higher than 6th. Chance to finish 5th here as Elena Olsen brings down the restart. 15 all, and it'll be a penalty for the USA. And Olsen gets them moving again for Le Cicero. Oh, hard charge from Lou. She steamed onto that ball, and Autumn Le Cicero obliged with the pass. Jess Lou scores under the sticks for the USA.
It's a free lesson for viewers in how to straighten attack. Watch the US drift across, and hit a hard line from the outside. That is just pretty to watch. It is quality sevens rugby. Back against the grain, it's so hard to defend. And Lou, that's a well-taken try from a fine piece of quality.
Conversion goes over from in front. What an important strike from Jess Lou. Book smart, rugby smart. I know you love the CVs of the US women. Much like yourself, Morgan Turanui. Book smart, rugby smart. Oh, I can see the penalty though here. Autumn Saplicki on debut in her first tournament for the USA. Look here, they come again, Onoko. Japan roll forward, lots of bodies in motion, plenty of space, and a lovely pass onto the chest of Emi Tanaka. USA having to scramble back again. Japan throwing plenty at them in the second half. Big hole, good tackle, needed to be made by Autumn Le Cicero, excuse me. Around the corner come Japan once more, having to chase hard on Nagata, and again quick pick, they've got the numbers, and it's Japan, it's try for try, tit for tat, under the post as well, or close enough for Mayo Yoshino.
Well, it's the skipper that finishes it off. Just some lovely subtlety to Japan's attack at the moment. They square it up.
We've had a couple of really good games of footy in these playoff matches for 5th, 9th, whatever.
It's indicative because every single point is crucial, isn't it? Well, that hot dog just got burnt there.
Burnt snag. .22 all, 30 seconds to play. Someone needs to score or we're going to extra time. Here's Nia Tolliver watching on. I don't think she's enjoying it that much, so that looks better.
One more.
Great line-out ball from Japan. They have looked so sharp on attack in the second half, and here they come again. Japan once more, a chance to win it. Ohashi up to the 22. Japan need to recycle, pushing bodies out of the way for their highest ever finish, if they can score here. Stepping, just keeping feet, doing well enough. Here's Honoko Tsutsumi, bouncing off a couple and another. Blue jerseys swarming all in that area. There must be space for someone in Japan if they can find it. Good tackle, Humphreys. Slightly slower ball. Tanaka allows the USA to regroup. Oh, there was a hole that closed quickly. Nice tackle, Ibarra. She's going to struggle to roll out of there, and does. No, she can't do it enough. Penalty for Japan. Away they go. USA backtracking. A chance for Japan to win it. They will win it in the corner. A fabulous finish. A come from behind for Japan. Minato Taniyama just 19. What a fabulous moment for this wonderful Japanese team. They kept on going. And they will finish 5th. Like a proud mum watching on. Her 13 girls out there. A huge finish for Japan, their best ever.
Oh, her loyalty is rewarded. It's official. They know how special this moment is for their group. The best finish ever by this Japanese women's side, and the manner in which they did it, a quick tap, come from behind and getting the job done.
7th in Dubai, 6th in Cape Town. All got her own support crew too. And 5th here in Perth. Wonderful.